Welcome to Ethanol Producer Magazine podcast. I am your host, Katie Schroeder. Today I'm speaking with Jason Hugie, North American Technical Sales Manager from Trucent, about a solution for clean-in-place system fouling. Welcome to the podcast, Jason.
Good morning. Thanks for having me today.
So just to get started, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and also what Trucent is all about?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. I've been with Trucent now for a little better than 11 years. Before that, I managed ethanol plants and I worked in the plant construction, design, and operator training. All in all, together, I've spent over 32 years in the ethanol industry. So I've seen these challenges from both the plant floor and the supplier side. So what Trucent is we're not just really an equipment supplier. We're more of an engineering solutions company. We have over 25 years in industry and installations worldwide. Most ethanol producers really know us for our corn oil extraction systems, but we serve many other industries applications as well.
Awesome. I'd love to learn more about what are some of the current challenges or pain points that you see in industry related to CIP systems or clean-in-place systems.
Sure. Of course, that's always a great question. And really, what that I see the most is the consistency. So, a lot of plants can hit good numbers on a good day, but the challenge really is maintaining that performance day after day. So what I've seen in the plants is that the CIP caustic solution degrades over time. Solids, sand, other biological materials build up in that loop. It reduces the cleaning effectiveness. So your spray balls stand a chance of getting plugged. Your heat exchangers don't have the good heat transfer time. Your evaps will get fouled. Your centrifuges don't get clean. So what that means operationally is just shorter caustic life, more frequent tank cleanouts, higher chemical usage, and just durability and CIP performance.
Yeah. How have ethanol plants dealt with this challenge, and why do you feel existing solutions to try and address challenges with CIP systems fall short?
Really, so today, a lot of the plants just manage their CIP issues by dumping and remaking the tank more frequently. They have to increase the chemical strength, or they have basic filtration in place. So some use like a side hill screen or a Highland strainer to try and capture the solids as best they can. But a lot of those approaches really are just reactive and don't address what's happening inside the CIP loop. So they just don't take the fine particulates or, they get maybe more like a nut and bolt catcher, which is great for your equipment, keeps that protected, but it doesn't really solve the problem that we see with the solids buildup in the caustic loop.
Yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't quite meet the bar for what's needed. I'm curious, what is the Trucent solution for addressing these issues?
So we have a centrifuge. We call it the S series. So the S series treats the caustic more like a critical process fluid, and it continuously clarifies it. So it removes the suspended solids in real time, 24/7. It's always taking the solids out. So that way your caustic stays cleaner longer. It supports more consistent CIP performance, the extended caustic life, reduces fouling in all your equipment that you're trying to clean in place in the plant. There's less manual tank cleanouts, and really it's just a safer, simple solution to an existing issue that we see at all the facilities.
Yeah, it sounds like the S-Series clarification centrifuge is at the heart of Trucent's system. Could you share more on the S-Series and how it differs from other centrifuge technology we might see in the industry?
Sure. So, the S series itself, it isn't new technology. It's been around since 1981, and we have about 1,000 of these machines installed. So what is new, though, is applying it to the CIP caustic clarification in ethanol plants. It's a small footprint. It's a robust, reliable solution that's really already proven. We're simply just bringing it to bringing the reliability to a problem that already exists in the ethanol industry that they've dealt with for a long time. And just there's really never been a solution.
And that proven element definitely helps, I think. I know some people feel that centrifuge technology is expensive to purchase and maintain. And I'm curious, what are your thoughts on how the S series is different? Is it a new product or design? And if not, how long has it been used in process industries?
So, like I said, this is a product that's been built in Noblesville, Indiana, right here in the U.S. since 1981. Um, Again, we have about 1,000 of the S series units in the field all across the world, not just North America. Um, it's used in some really rough industries like glass grinding, ceramics, paint processes, sludge dewatering. So it is already proven technology. We're just applying it to the CIP, which makes the S series kind of a natural fit. So this S series is used in about 40 different applications worldwide.
Wow.
So it just made sense for us to put it
Yeah.
in at this facility. And I mean, honestly, straight out of the customer's mouth, the easiest way to describe this is it's
Mhm.
wonderfully boring. It just runs.
I'd love to dig into more about your customers and what they've experienced. What results have you seen in the field for this like S series application to
Right?
CIP?
Sure. So, of course, we see extended caustic life, fewer tank dumps, reduced confined space entry. You don't have to drop your tank and enter that to shovel solids out. Fewer plug spray balls, less evap fouling. We get more consistent CIP results across the board. There's very little manual intervention, and it really just turns the CIP process into a background process instead of a constant problem that needs attention. Yeah, it's something I've seen over the years, just with my experience in talking to operators, is you put something in place that just runs and they're happy to use it. But if it becomes a full-time babysitting job, usually it doesn't make the cut for long. So
Yeah, I'd love to learn what are the steps to explore implementing the Trucent CIP solution.
sure. So really, it starts with just understanding each customer's current CIP performance. So it usually is just a lot easier for me or someone from my team to make a site visit. We can identify tie-in points. Because it's a small footprint, it's real easy to deploy one of our trial skids at each customer facility. And, it's pretty much plug and play. You run power to it, supply and return, and we just start extracting the solids from your CIP loop. So that's really the best way to do it. And I mean, the easiest way to get a hold of us to be able to, if you're interested in this technology, appreciate you reaching straight out to me. But other than that, you can visit us at trucent.com/BPS. There's a QR code on all of our ads in Ethanol Producer Magazine and in the Ethanol Weekly newsletter. Or, of course, you can just follow us on LinkedIn.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for explaining this straightforward solution to CIP fouling, and thanks for joining me on the podcast.
Absolutely. Anytime. My pleasure.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much, Jason. And thank you to our listeners for joining us on Ethanol Producer Magazine podcast. Be sure to check out ethanolproducer.com for more industry insights and ethanol related news.